Chef Boyardee has long been a pantry staple for quick, budget-friendly meals that promise to deliver comfort and nostalgia in a can. From ravioli to spaghetti and meatballs, these canned pasta options are marketed as convenient and satisfying for kids and adults alike. But behind the cheerful label and easy-open lid lies a heavily processed product loaded with sodium, sugar, and artificial additives that make it far less innocent than it appears. The first red flag is the sheer level of processing involved. What looks like a basic pasta dish is actually a blend of refined carbohydrates, low-grade meat byproducts, and sauces thickened with modified food starches. The meat in these meals is often far from fresh or high quality, typically consisting of highly processed, preserved, and textured meat mixtures rather than real chunks of beef or pork. The pasta, almost always made from enriched white flour, provides little nutritional value and is stripped of fiber, which means it won't keep you full for long. Sodium levels in Chef Boyardee products are alarmingly high. A single can often contains 800 to 1,000 milligrams of sodium or more, nearly half the recommended daily limit in just one small meal. This excessive salt content is not only unnecessary but harmful over time, especially for individuals with high blood pressure, kidney concerns, or those simply trying to maintain heart health. The high sodium is used to preserve the food and enhance flavor, but it contributes nothing positive to the nutritional profile. Then there's the added sugar, which might surprise those expecting a savory dish. Many of Chef Boyardee's pasta meals contain sugar or high-fructose corn syrup as a regular ingredient in the sauce. This hidden sweetness may make the meals more palatable, especially to children, but it contributes to a growing issue: sugar creeping into places it doesn't belong. Combined with the lack of fiber and protein, these sugary, salty meals can spike blood sugar levels quickly and leave you feeling hungry again soon after eating. Artificial additives and preservatives are another concern. These meals often contain ingredients like monosodium glutamate, MSG, autolyzed yeast extract, and chemical flavorings that boost taste, but don't offer any real nutrition. The shelf stability of these products means they can last for years, which sounds convenient but also speaks volumes about how far removed they are from fresh, whole foods. The longer the shelf life, the more questionable the ingredient list tends to become. One of the more subtle dangers of canned pasta meals like Chef Boyardee is how they shape eating habits, especially in children. When meals that taste good are also high in salt, sugar, and fat, it sets a precedent for future food preferences, encouraging a taste for overly processed, hyperpalatable foods rather than balanced, whole ingredients. Over time, this can contribute to poor dietary choices, nutrient deficiencies, and a greater risk for obesity and chronic diseases. Even from a calorie perspective, these meals often don't provide enough real nourishment for the energy they deliver. You might get a few hundred calories per can, but those calories come from low-quality carbs and fat with almost no significant vitamins or minerals. There's little in the way of fresh vegetables, quality protein, or healthy fats, just a lot of flavor-enhancing fillers designed to mimic the taste of real food. While it's understandable that canned meals like Chef Boyardee appeal for their ease and affordability, it's important to recognize what's being sacrificed in return. They may save time in the short term, but relying on them regularly can mean missing out on real nutrition and setting patterns that are hard to break. Occasionally grabbing a can won't derail a healthy lifestyle, but when they become a routine solution for meals, the health costs start to build. In the end, Chef Boyardee isn't offering a home-cooked meal in a can. It's offering the illusion of one, built on salt, sugar, and ultra-processed ingredients. What you gain in convenience, you lose in nourishment. And for anyone aiming for long-term health, that trade-off is worth reconsidering.